Stop. Don't move. Look at your hand. You think that's real? It isn't. And by the end of this video, you'll never look at anything the same way again. Right now, light is hitting your eyes. That light gets converted to electrical signals. Those signals travel to your brain, and your brain builds a picture. You think you're seeing the world. You're not. You're seeing your brain's version of the world. A reconstruction, a model, a simulation running inside your skull. Your eyes can only detect 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum. Everything else, radio waves, X-rays, gamma rays, invisible to you. You are walking through a universe you literally cannot see. And here's the terrifying part. The brain doesn't wait for information. It predicts, it guesses, it fills in the gaps. What you experience as now is actually 80 milliseconds in the past. You are always living slightly behind reality. So if your senses are wrong, what is real? Physics tried to answer that, and physics broke. 1900, Berlin. A quiet German physicist named Max Planck was trying to solve a simple problem. How does light behave? What he found was not simple. Energy doesn't flow continuously, like water. It comes in packets, fixed chunks, quanta, discrete, digital, like pixels. Planck hated his own discovery. He called it an act of desperation, because it meant reality at its smallest scale is not smooth, it is pixelated. The universe has a minimum resolution, the Planck length, 0.0016 meters. Below that, nothing. No space, no time, nothing. The universe has a render limit. Here's something that will ruin your day. You have never touched anything in your entire life. When your hand touches a table, the electrons in your hand and the electrons in the table repel each other. Electromagnetic force. You never make contact. Ever. The feeling of touch is just your brain interpreting electromagnetic resistance, not contact. Resistance. You have never held anyone's hand. You have hovered nanometers away and called it love. Matter is 99.9% empty space. If you removed all the empty space from every human on Earth, all 8 billion of us, we would fit inside a sugar cube. Now, the experiment that broke quantum physics, the Double Slit Experiment, 1927. Simple setup, devastating results. Fire an electron at a wall with 2 slits. Expect 2 lines on the back wall. What you get is an interference pattern. The electron went through both slits simultaneously. It existed as a wave of probability, everywhere at once. So physicists added a detector to see which slit it went through. The interference pattern disappeared. The electron knew it was being watched, and it behaved differently. A particle changed its behavior because of observation, not because of the detector physically touching it. Just being watched. This means reality, at the quantum level, does not have a fixed state until it is observed. The moon, when no one is looking at it, may not have a definite position. Einstein refused to believe this. He said, "Do you really believe the moon isn't there when nobody looks at it?" Quantum physics said, "Maybe not." Now, simulation theory. Before you say, "This is sci-fi," listen. Nick Bostrom, Oxford philosopher, 2003. He published a mathematical argument. One of 3 things must be true. 1. Almost all civilizations go extinct before becoming technologically advanced. 2. Advanced civilizations have no interest in running simulations. 3. We are almost certainly living in a simulation right now, and here's why physicists take this seriously. Our universe has laws, constants, rules. The speed of light, fixed. Planck's constant, fixed. The fine structure constant, fixed. Change any of these by 1%. No stars, no planets, no life. A universe this precisely tuned looks less like an accident and more like configured settings. Elon Musk said the odds were not in a simulation, are 1 in billions. Neil deGrasse Tyson puts it at 50-50. MIT physicist Rizwan Virk wrote an entire book on it. The question is no longer, is this crazy? The question is, does it matter? If this is a simulation, who's running it? Religious traditions have always had an answer. Now, physicists are asking the same question. Not from faith, from math. Quantum mechanics tells us, observation creates reality. Something is observing this universe into existence, collapsing infinite probability into this, into you, into now, into this moment. Max Planck, the man who started all of this, said this before he died. "I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as derivative from consciousness. We cannot get behind consciousness." The father of quantum physics believed consciousness was not created by the universe. He believed the universe was created by consciousness. So, is reality a lie? No, reality is real. But the version of reality you've been living in, built by your senses, filtered by your brain, limited by your biology, that version was always incomplete. The actual universe is stranger, more uncertain, more alive than anything your survival-built brain was ever designed to show you. You are not a mistake in the universe. You are the universe trying to understand itself, and that changes everything.